Treyism, I promote the peace. They call me Iron of Exclamation, I'm a beast. But I promote non-violence, sort of like Martin Luther King on his rhyming. Anybody got a fucking problem, they answer it. And I'm gonna get my homeboy on my left, it's scandalous.
Shit.
This is straight off the top. I roll with niggas that hustle hard like they straight off the block. Yeah. Every bar that I spit is crazy, boy, it's insane. I spit pain that's bigger than Vin Rains. See, I lead a microphone with a shit stain. So when the hoes see me, they can't wait to call me like a nickname. I roll 2 L's back to back, that's a double Dutch. I'ma hurt the game so bad it's gonna need a double crutch. Fucking with me, your luck is up. I told you little soft niggas before, the meat tenderizer and make it soften up. You niggas ain't tough enough. See, this is off the top. You little niggas walking around with your back out like a halter top. See, I don't talk a lot, but I spark the Glock, leave the space empty like a vacant parking lot. Me and my niggas on the rise like yeast in the oven. I increase when I'm spitting, I decease you and your cousin. I need a muzzle when I'm spitting, cause all of this straight raw shit. Of course, I don't regular spit, nigga, I hog spit. When I come around, bitches get scooped like dog shit. And then I hit them with the pound, they head is leaking like faucets. Look, shout out to my nigga Trey Ezim.
Holla at your boy, it's your boy Trey Ezim, back at it. This is Roc Hip-Hop, showcasing some of the finest MCs in upstate New York. In case you didn't know, we got fire up here. Many heads up here, putting in that work in studios, grinding. There are very few that stand out. Nonetheless, shout out to all of you independent artists that have been putting in that work, grinding for all of your followings. Speaking of followings, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll give you more content, and feel free to comment. Happy birthday to hip-hop, 50 years going strong. Shout out to the producers, the DJs, the B-boys of this. We appreciate you. We appreciate the work that you have put in for this culture. Salute. Shout out to Chris G, putting on this interview right here. Dope music on this channel, make sure y'all check it out. This interview is with Tahmell, the son of Rakim. I believe he was the one that kicked the hole in the speaker.
When he rhymed it, and we just loved the flow and all that. And what did he do when he came here? He grabbed a chair out the audience and sat down and rhymed my melody. And yo, that was so ill. And it's like, yo, I gotta admit, your father changed the face of hip hop at that time, because everybody was rhyming a certain way. And for him to come in the way he rhymed, it kind of like made everybody like, wait a minute, hold on. And I don't want to put this on you, because I know other people have probably said this to you, but how does it feel you coming into the game the way you know, people may look at you with a little bit more of a better expectation instead of you just being you? Because actually, to me, you're a great rhymer on your own. You know, without trying to, you can hear traces of your father in you, but you're a dope rhymer. I mean, even if you didn't have the whole son of Rakim, the real godson going for you, I think you'd be dope on your own by yourself.
Yeah, I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by my pops. My pops, you know, I was with him every day. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just, there's a lot of things I can't even get away from. Like even how we pronunciate some of our words and emphasize on words while we rapping. You know, I can't escape it. So, you know, it is what it is.
Right.
I don't think about what people think and how they perceive me. I just know that, you know, I keep doing what I do, and their perception will change if they had a different one anyway.
Right. But I like I said, my perception of you changed, because even though yesterday me and my sister came over and I told her I'm gonna be talking to you, and we went through like 10 of your videos, and she was like, yo, I'm feeling them, yo, this kid is crazy. And she's like, I can't believe I didn't catch him beforehand. And it's like, you were under the radar. But now a lot of people are focusing on you, basically because I think Amadeus has his own radio show, of course, and he's been like spotlighting you a couple times here and there. And now it seems that more people is like focused on you right now. And I gotta admit, like I said, the Soul album, which I'm gonna talk about right now, you pretty much touch on a couple subjects here and there, which basically, even though it's like, it's a short EP, you pretty much cover a lot of ground there. And I gotta admit, there's a song on there where you was talking about your daughters. Do you have daughters?
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
Wow, congratulations, man. I mean, I know what it is to having one kid, but one daughter raising her. And but I think that the song that you basically mentioned your daughter was like really dope and really heartfelt right there.
Yeah, word. It was you know, it's like I always been a big person on, you know, talking to my kids or talking to any kid like a regular person, like a grown up.
Right.
So when it comes to my kids, you know, I want to tell them the things that happened to me so it don't happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And being that they're young now, you know, I put it in music so that, you know, they can listen, and then when it's time to tell them, explain it to them. Hopefully they've been listening there to the music, you know what I'm saying? So it's easier to, you know, it's easier for them to understand it when I'm giving it to them. So, you know, I love those girls, man.
For those out there that are wondering, the name of the song is called Butterflies and Bees. And then, like I said, there's 6 songs on here. It's pretty much dope, man. It starts off with Boom, the song I just played a minute ago. And then, of course, you know, you got the video right now, What We Have, featuring David Bars, which is the video right now is Boom. Right now, Flavor, feeling that right now. And it's not, actually, the whole EP is dope. I'm not even gonna front. The whole EP is dope. So when I got sent the EP like last week, and I was sitting there, I didn't really, because Infamous doesn't like super hype anything. There's one thing I like about him, he's super honest. He doesn't overhype anybody. He was like, yo, I got the EP.
Shout out to Imp, man.
Yeah, he sent it to me, and I'm sitting there listening to it the minute he sent it to me, and I'm like, yo, this is pretty dope. Yo, this is crazy. No wonder why he wants me to talk to him. Yo, this kid, crazy.
I appreciate that, man, and I want to give a big shout out to Infamous, man, because, you know, him and the whole Get At 'Em team.
Mm-hmm.
It's been, you know, it's been a rough ride for me, and you know, if it wasn't for Imp, I'd still be, you know, doing it the way I'm doing it. So, you know, I really appreciate him seeing the talent, the work, you know, the you know, just everything I got coming. You know what I'm saying? He see it all. He see it all before it happens. That's dope.
How long you been building with Amadeus, by the way?
6 months now?
6 months. Damn. Yeah. I constructed a good little joint after 6 months. That song was like you guys was in the pocket the entire time. I like that.
It's crazy because it's just when you hear certain melody or a certain hit or a certain vibration to the beat, you know, it's like, yo, I need that. Well, play another one. Play another one. Ooh, yo, I need that too. Give me another one. So it gets to a point where it's like, yo, I got like 5, 6 records. Like, yo, let's do something. Let's do a whole project. And you know, it turned into a finished thing right there.
Wow. Yo, that's I think you make a great addition to Amadeus' team, and basically you could be in the forefront of it right then and there, yo, because this EP slaps. I pretty much know from Boom, it gives us that boom bap flavor that you want, but you can hear the quick wordplay inside the entire track, you know, as he goes back and forth. Now, people will say like, oh, he's doing the Royce 5'9" boom joint, but this is far different than that. In fact, while I was listening to it this morning, I was sitting there like, yo, I should add explosions in the background when he says boom, but that's corny. I'm not gonna do that. You know, I was gonna enhance it with my own little edits this morning, but I was like, I'm not gonna do that. But it was dope by itself, as you guys heard earlier. Of course, what we have is an old school beat, which is flavored. Him and David Bars flow effortlessly on that joint. Butterflies and Bees, I told you, is basically dedicated toward his daughters, where he's trying to teach them something. And you know, the deal with Blazing is pretty dope. Yeah, I mean, actually, and my favorite song on this album and this is just my personal opinion. You don't have to take it as gospel or nothing like that. My favorite song is "You." Yeah, that's crazy. I like the whole concept behind it, the whole rhyme scheme. Everything was on there, flavor on there. And Not So Easy was so flavored too as well. It was a nice way to end it. In fact, I was kind of mad that it ended. I want to hear more.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. When I found out what two verses do.
Oh man.
Oh, okay, that's what two verses do. All right, you give him some more. I'll give him some more.
Okay, so let's see. So basically, you came up. Your father was basically doing 3 verses back in the day. So do you think it's necessary to do 3 verses, or you just say, "Well, I got 2 verses. I'm good enough right there"?
Well, don't get me wrong. Anytime you're doing a studio album, an LP, I think you should have 3 verses. Whether you got 2 verses in the feature, 2 verses in the bridge and a hook, I think it should be, 3 verses when you're doing a full album. You should have all the right things in play too, because that's 3 verses you're doing for each record. So you need that time. You need that real time to really take in things. So you can really get pen game will be up there. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely still lives.
Well, like I say, the EP is dope. Once again, the sound. Let's see. Let's see. Because I didn't write down the subtitle, but it says the soundtrack of urban lives. I like the way you put that together, the soul. And basically, it gives you an introduction into Tahmell's whole deal. The beats on there, pretty much for those out there that just appreciate just dope hip hop. I ain't gonna sit there and say it's like super boom bap or nothing like that, but it fits what I run here on the show. Basically, to me, it's nice, real. I don't even want to say that. I hate to say the term real hip hop because hip hop is so diverse, and it's basically when you put a rhyme to a beat, you're basically doing hip hop. But this is the type of hip hop I actually get into. This is what I feel, and this is what I like. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the older heads as well as younger heads will really get into this, because I mean, even though the rhyme flow is intricate, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, what's the best way to say this without offending nobody? Street dudes can get into it. The ladies can get into it. The casual hip hop heads can get into this, and the real hip hop heads will really appreciate it.
Yeah, no, word up. It's music with feelings. It got
soul.
It has substance. Exactly, it gives you that soul before the words even come off. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it starts.
Alright. Yo, I'm gonna give y'all a little taste once again of this song right here. In fact, I previewed the video a little. Y'all see the taste of the video. For some reason, I could not figure out how to put a video on my damn Instagram earlier, but I was able to put it on my Facebook. I was able to put it on my Twitter. So, why isn't it easy to put a video on your goddamn Instagram? Okay, I played the video for this earlier. And this is the video right now. In fact, it's the lead single. It's called What We Have, featuring David Byers. Of course, David Byers, y'all know who he is. I've been playing him for like over the last couple of years. Dude always comes correct with his rhymes. But basically, even though David Byers hits on this song, look out for Tahmell, man. Mel actually kills this himself. I mean, like he should, it's his song. So it's like, but Dave Byers starts it off dope. And then Tahmell comes in just like, just grabs it and chokes with it. Let me let you guys hear it a little bit. One more, I mean, this is probably the last question I'm going to ask you, because really I'm here talking to you. I didn't want to get too much into talking about your father. But growing up among that kind of hype, I mean, did you see the effect your father had on people?
I mean, not until maybe like middle school, high school.
Wow.
Because it was when it was when people started coming up to me to tell me, you know, what he done for them. And then the stories they would tell me would be like, dang, that's crazy. They just told me this crazy story that, you know, I didn't know this person from a hole in the wall, and they felt, you know, to tell me the story that my dad did for them. So once that started happening, I started to understand why they called him the God. Before, you know, it's one thing to, you know, to be in your lessons and things like that, but then when people who aren't a part of the lessons or don't have knowledge itself, it's crazy to see them call him a God too.
Mm.
So that's when I started realizing all that.
Well, he earned his right. Like I said, your father changed the face of hip hop, and you right now are actually changing the face of 2023 hip hop by coming out with, like, to me right now, one of the best EPs out right now, as far as I'm concerned.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
This is just the beginning.
An enjoyable listen for the first beginning of the year, man, for real. I appreciate you really coming out with this joint here. It's called The Soul Soundtrack of Urban Lives, produced by the infamous Amadeus. 6 tracks, only a couple features. Blazing is on the track. Of course, David Barge, you heard the joint with David Barge, but it's basically all Tahmell. And basically, the rhymes is in there. And y'all know I don't talk to artists unless I really, really like them. You know? So, basically, I would say go out there and grab this album, or at least go give it a listen. And I promise you end up buying it once you hear it. Because I always judge artists by, like, would I go out and buy this? And the minute I heard it, I was like, yeah, I definitely go grab this. In fact, I'm gonna go pick up a copy anyway, just for the hell of it.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
So I already got it free, but I'll go out and buy it just to help the artist out and try to see if it's up. Now, if y'all know I'm gonna go out and buy it, you guys should go out and grab it too as well. Don't mess around. Don't sleep. Don't go out there and sleep.
Please don't.
And he's gonna be out there promoting this also as well. Where else can we reach you at, T?
You know, for the most part, Instagram and Twitter. You know, I got the TikTok, but I'm also, you know, we in and out of dates right now, but I'm opening up for the 18th letter tour.
Oh wow!
You know, we waiting for some more dates to come up. We just finished our end of the year run last, you know, October, December.
Yeah, your father was just up here. Well, wow, yeah. I think you and Infamous was supposed to be up here, but y'all came a little late, I think.
Exactly. I
could have met you then. See, Infamous, I know you out there watching this, but yo, see, I could have met him back then. If you had just caught me, you could have just came and pulled me out of the audience. I was there watching you, because I was there for your father. I mean, I love Styles P, but I was basically there for your father. I was like, yo, Rakim, this might be the last time I get to see him. So let me go peep this. Pretty much everybody in the audience knew every lyric and all that. And I'm pretty sure people are going to have that same response with you in the future, especially once they hear this.
You know, it'll be good for them to just hear it. I just need them to hear it so they can so they know that it's still here. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Now, as I said, how can we reach you? You said you're on TikTok. You're on Instagram, of course. You're on Twitter. Basically, like I said, and pretty much if you follow my Twitter, he's going to hit you back and thank you for it. So, y'all go follow Tahmell. Pretty much it'll pop up. It'll say either God, the real Godson, or official Tahmell. One or the other.
Yes, sir.
It'll pop up and you guys can follow him and check him out. And tell him Chris G sent you.
If you do that, I'll hit you back. I'll give you a link to something else exclusive.
Oh, we got another joint right there. Oh, that's dope. But anyway, yo, I want to shout out to Tahmell. Yo, thanks a lot for dealing with the technical difficulties. I had to switch phones, man. That obviously my iPhone is garbage. I had to switch to I had to change my Android. Yo, and I don't care what you say. My Android was superior. As you can see, me and T just instantly. I should have went with the Android from the beginning. I don't know what I was thinking when I was like, yo, let me come in here and put it on the iPhone and all that. I don't know what I was thinking. The problem was the iPhone. Anyway, yo, thanks for sitting through all that. I appreciate it. Thanks for calling up. I appreciate your time. And of course, we're gonna build again in the future. I can already tell we're gonna kick it a couple more times this year.
We're definitely in person too.
Right. So basically, yo, we got this. Yo, this is my favorite track off the album. I'm gonna end the interview right now, and I'm gonna let T do his thing. And shout out Amadeus. I thought you was gonna jump into this as well, but shout out to you real quick. And we're gonna get into this track called "You." Yo, this is like my favorite track on the album.
Shout out to Tahmell, son of Rakim. Like I said before, I believe he was the one that kicked the hole in the speaker. Shout out to all hip-hop heads that's been watching. Make sure y'all tune in to Cello Brown. Excellent independent radio show, Lafayette Cafe. Always putting that work, exposing independent underground artists. Make sure y'all also tune into my boy Chris G. Local station in Rochester every Friday and Saturday. Both stations put on. This full interview is on Chris G's radio station. Also check out 38 Specials Beyond Belief Tour. Alright, it's been going on. It's been popping. Alright. Tour dates is still popping up until April. And we also have Little Ito, who will be performing February 23rd back in New York. That's in Brooklyn with your boy DJ Doo-Wop. Salute to you, fam. Make sure y'all tune in to the next episode. We still got more content. Bring it to the forefront. The hottest DJs up here. And let's just say I got another treat, special treat for y'all coming up. So make sure y'all stay tuned. And don't forget to subscribe. Salute.